Good morning everyone and welcome to today's intermediate level Pilates class. It's an action-packed class and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's start by putting our feet together, opening them out into a pizza slice and then parallel lines. Unlock the knees and then we come to the pelvis. Imagine the pelvis like an elevator travelling up to the third floor. Roll the shoulders down and back, long through the back of the neck. And imagine your head like a helium balloon floating up. Float your arms out in front of you and gently open out through one hand, following the arm with your gaze. And then bringing the hand back slowly. And we go again with the other arm. And all the time we're thinking about headlights on the hips facing forwards. So we're keeping our hips forward as we rotate through the upper body. And we come back. And each time we open out, we can just see if we can go a little bit further to increase that stretch across the pectoral muscles. Following the arm with your gaze. One more on each side. And just gently floating the arm back. Arms by our side. Now slide one arm along the body, the fingertips along the body, reaching up to the ceiling. The opposite hand, sliding the fingertips towards the ankles as we curve round for our mermaid stretch. Holding that position, and then we go again. So imagine you're doing a zip on a dress, so sliding the arm along the body, reaching up, curving round as you slide the fingertips in your opposite hand towards your ankle. Really feeling that stretch. And we go again. Sliding the arm along the body, reaching up to the ceiling, and then curving round. Holding that stretch. Imagine your body between two planes of glass. So you're not rocking one way or another, but you're staying in the middle, in neutral. And again. Reaching up, curving round, sliding the opposite hand fingertips towards the ankle, and this time we're going to circle. Following the arm with your gaze as we circle. 3 more circles. 2 more. Last one. Excellent. Now we go for the other side. Sliding the arm along the body, reaching up, curving round as you slide the fingertips towards your ankles. Feeling that stretch, really feeling that stretch. And we go again. Along the body, reach up, curve round, and slide the fingertips towards the ankles. Really feel that stretch. And again. Reaching up, curving round. Maintaining the body in that neutral position. And again. Along the body, reach up, curve round, and we've got our 5 circles, circling round, following the arm with your gaze. 4, last 3. 2, last 1. Circling the arms round, placing them behind the head, Imagine your head like a melon, letting it drop into your hands as you shrug your shoulders, reach up, circle round. Watch me again. Circle round. Place the arms behind the head as you interlace the fingers, shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle round. Circling round, placing the arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle round. Circling round, placing the arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle round. Circling round, placing the arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle round. This is a great warm-up exercise, and it's great for training upright posture, which we often forget throughout the day. Great. Circling the arms round, placing them behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up and circle round. Last one, circling round, arms behind the head, shrug the shoulders, reach up, circle round. And we go into our squats. So we squat down, imagine you're sitting back in a chair and you come back up. We squat down, our knees are tracking over our second toe. We come back up, squat down and back up. We squat down and up. Each time we try and go that little bit further down. Imagine sitting your bottom back in a chair, keeping those knees tracking over your second toe. We don't want those knees jiggling from side to side. Maintaining that position. Well done. Brilliant. Excellent. Last two. Last one. And hold. Hold the squat as we peel the heels up. Stand up, heels down. And we go again. Squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down. 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 Last one, squat down, heels up. Stand up, heels down. Okay, we're going to reverse it. Heels up, squat down, heels down, stand up. Let's try that again. Heels up, squat down, heels down, stand up. 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 Okay, brilliant. Gonna have a little bit of water. Okay, take one step forward with your knee, bring one knee down, the other knee down, grab your pillow, and we're gonna come to lying on our backs. Okay, feet together, open them out into a V, and then parallel lines, so our feet are hip distance apart. Let's make a diamond with our hands, placing our thumbs on our belly button, and imagining a marble in that diamond. We're just going to roll the marble towards us, and then away from us, as we go into our pelvic rocks. Keeping the knees stable. Well done. And each time, we're just making the movement a little bit smaller as we find our neutral position. Brilliant. Let your shoulders sink into the mat, nice and wide through your collarbones, rib cage melting down, long through the back of the neck, and imagine a piece of string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Place your arms behind your head. Imagine your head like a melon, and it's just going to drop into the weight of and the weight is just going to drop into your hands. Now I want you to imagine springs between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hips, and we're going to shorten that spring as we come up into our stomach curls. So glide your rib cage towards your hips and curl up as you look through your knees. Back down. So we glide the rib cage towards the hips, shortening the spring, look through the knees. And all the time we're thinking about a ripe peach below our chin, so we want to maintain that space. We do not want that space to go away. It's a small movement. The movement's coming from the abs, not from the head and neck. So gliding the rib cage towards the hips as you shorten that distance. You shorten those springs. Well done. Excellent. Just look through the knees and back down again. Through the knees and back down again. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Well done. Lift one leg up into tabletop and down. One leg up into tabletop and down. Lift the other leg up into tabletop and down. Up into tabletop and down. And now we're going to switch it up. So as we lift one leg up into tabletop, and as that leg comes down, the other one comes up. So we're doing a walking action. So one leg comes down, the other one comes up. One comes down, the other one comes up. So it's a simultaneous movement. One goes down, the other one goes up. And we're just warming up here. So it's like a walking motion. And it's flat foot on the ground. One goes up, the other one goes down. Well done. And we're relaxed through our neck, shoulders sinking into the mat. The movement's coming from our lower abdominals. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Last. 3, 2, 1. One leg down, the other leg down. Let's lift one leg up into tabletop, deepening the connection, drawing the belly button towards the spine as we lift the second leg up into tabletop. Straighten one leg and back into tabletop. Straighten the other leg, point the toe and back into tabletop. So lengthen and straighten. So just imagine you're pressing a button part way up the wall. Just press the button, back into tabletop. Press, back into tabletop. Press, back into tabletop. Press, back into tabletop. Remember, the upper body is totally relaxed, so the neck relaxed. Smiling collarbones, wide through the collarbones. Press, back. Press, back. Well done. Press, back. Press, back. Press, back. Last 3, 2, 1. Stay in double tabletop. Stay in double tabletop. Float your arms up to shoulder height. And this time, as we circle the arms, we're going to take one leg and straighten it. So just watch me for the first one, and then you'll get the hang of it. So we circle, and we go back in. Then we alternate. So we're just adding arm circles to the movement we were doing before. Just adding arm circles. So as we reach out, we circle. And then everything back in. Reach away, back in. Circling, back in. And all the while we're thinking about our rib cage melting down. I don't want those rib cages popping up as we take the arms overhead. Well done. This is great for our coordination. Lengthen, stretch the leg away and the arms away together. Then everything back in. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Last 3, 2, 1. Arms down, one leg down, and the other leg down. Okay, so bring the legs together, and the next exercise is going to challenge our pelvis when a rotation movement is applied. So we're just going to do some hip opening exercises. So float one knee away from the body, and then back in again. And the other knee away from the body, back in again. Away from the body, back in again. Actually, take the legs apart so they're about hip distance apart. Float one knee away, back in again. And imagine that you've got a drink on the opposite knee. You're balancing that drink. You don't want it to drop. Well done. Only let the knee float out as much as you can. Control the movement. So, if it's a small movement, that's fine. Just want you to be able to bring it back without the whole body moving around. It's a controlled movement. Well done. Last 3, 2, 1. We're going to step it up a notch. Take one leg into tabletop, deepen the connection. Take the other leg up into tabletop. And again, same movement with your legs in tabletop. So float one leg out, back in again. Float one leg out, back in again. Out, back in again. Maintaining that tabletop position with the other leg. Brilliant. Excellent. So this is great for our hip mobility. We spend a lot of our day sitting on chairs, and that locks our hips into one position. Well done. Relax through the neck and the upper body. Well done. Last 3, 2, 1. Staying in that position, I want us to extend one leg. Actually, put one leg down, extend one leg, and we're circling. Circling. Extend the leg and circle. Extend, circle. Well done. Well done. And in the other direction, circling, circling. So you should be feeling this sort of on the inside thigh region. Brilliant, well done. And we're circling. Well done. Last 3, 2, 1. Back into tabletop, back down. Lift the other leg up into tabletop, straighten the leg, point the toe, and circle. 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 Well done. We're still imagining a drink on the opposite knee. I don't want that drink to spill. Well done. And the opposite direction. If you want added challenge, then you can bring the foot up towards the ceiling for added challenge. The movement's coming from our hip, not from our toes, from our hip. Well done. Keep on circling. Well done. Brilliant. Last 3, 2, 1. Tabletop, back down. Okay, we're going to roll up, so I want us to You can use your arms, if you wish, to roll up into sitting. Brilliant. Okay, so float your arms out in front of you, and we're going to do our oblique roll-up. So watch me for the first one. We're just rolling back as we open out through one arm, and then come back in, and we lengthen. So we roll back into a deep C, and we open out through the arm, and then everything back in, and we lengthen, and we sit up straight. So we're going down, we're following the arm with our gaze, and we're coming back in. So roll back, open out, and then stand up straight, so sit up straight. Tip your pelvis back, opening out, and back in. Opening out through the arm, that deep C with your back, and then lengthening as you come. If you find this difficult, you can place pressure through your feet, and that will help. Brilliant. Last one on each side. And this is a great strengthening exercise. Brilliant. Okay. Open your arm up, open your feet out into a V, and reach forward, walk your arms forward, and look down at your mat with your gaze. So you're walking your fingertips forward, and your legs are open in a V, in a wide V. So we should be able to feel that stretch. Take your gaze towards your belly button and feel that stretch. So this is called the spine stretch. Excellent. And we go back. Let's try that again. So walking the fingertips away from the body, looking down with our gaze, looking at our belly button, and then back again. Float your arms out to your side so they're at shoulder height, and we rotate round, touch your toes, take your back hand behind you, and straighten up again. Rotate round, touch your toes. If you can just go as far as your ankles, that's absolutely fine. Okay, we go again. Touch your toes. Feel that stretch. Excellent. Rotate round, touch your toes. Feel that stretch. Last one on each side. There we go. Tuck one knee underneath. Tuck the other leg underneath. And I'm just going to rotate round for this then. And we're going to come onto all fours. So place your hands out in front of you. And we're in a 4-point kneeling position. Excellent. So, glide one leg away from the body along the mat as you straighten the leg. Gliding. So imagine you're drawing a line in the sand. We're sticking to just one leg at a time at the minute. Just on that same leg. Gliding the leg along the mat. Well done. Well done. Glide and lengthen. Well done. Let's switch to the other leg. So glide, lengthen, back in. Glide, lengthen, back in. Glide, lengthen, back in. Your hands should be below your shoulders. Glide, lengthen, back in. Glide, and back in. Okay, let's add the hands. So as we glide the leg away from the body, we lift the hand and we straighten and back in again. And we're just staying on the one side. So glide the leg and lift the arm and stretch away. And again. So you can apply pressure through the opposite wrist as you're balancing on that hand. Glide, stretch, back in. Glide, stretch, back in. Let's switch to the other hand and leg. So we'll swap. Glide and take the arm out. Stretch and back in. Glide, stretch, back in. And again. Well done. And all the time we're thinking about our core, engaging in about 30%. So we're drawing our belly button towards our spine. Well done. Well done. Let's try and do them with the leg up. So we lift the arm up and we take the leg up. Hold that position, engage the core, and back in again. And we switch to the other side. Engage the core, and back in. And this is called the Superman position. Well done. So we're swapping, we're engaging our core, we're balancing. All the time our gaze is down, so we're looking down at the mat. Well done. So we're just swapping from one arm and leg to the other arm and leg. Well done. Last two. Last one. Well done. Tuck your toes under as we hover our knees off the mat just a couple of inches and back down again. So we're just hovering up like a helicopter, couple of inches, back down again. As you hover up, you'll automatically engage your core. Well done. Hover, come up. Well done. Hover, 2, 1, down. 3, 2, 1, down. Last one. 1, 2, 3, down. Okay, take your arms wider and further forwards so that than the initial position. And this time we will hover, watch me for this one, we'll just hover up, shoot forwards into our plank, and then come back and then down again. Okay, all together now. Hover up, shoot forwards, back, down. So it's just like a plane. So we go hover up, shoot forwards, back down. So it's like a plank position. Hover up, shoot forwards, back down again. Hover up, shoot forwards, back down again. And again. Hover up, shoot forwards, back down again. And again. Up, shoot forwards, back down. Last one. Up, shoot forwards, back down again. Okay, let's come to lying on our front now. So just lengthen out your legs, head on the pillow, and I'll try and speak up because I know my voice goes away when I'm looking down at the mat. So we're going to do our swan dives. Legs should be hip distance apart. Arms, we'll bend our arms at the elbow, 90 degrees, and they're just beside us. Palms facing down, and just the top of the forehead on the pillow. Excellent. And we hover the breastbone up from the mat, and the head and neck follows the movement. and back down again. So the legs stay on the mat. We hover up from the breastbone as the head and neck follows the movement, and it peels up from the mat. Back down again. Shoulders are down and back. Down and back. So we hover up, head and neck follows. Back down again. Hover up from the breastbone, head and neck follows. Well done. Hover up from the breastbone, head and neck follows. Each time try and go a little bit further. So, we hover up from the breastbone, head and neck follows, and we're coming up. Well done. Brilliant. And this time we're going to add the arms. So, come up from the breastbone, and the head and neck and the arms. And back down. So it's a mini cobra position. Keeping the feet on the ground as we take our arms and our breastbone, we hover it up, head and neck follows. Back down. And again. Hover up. Well done. You can open out through the hips if you're finding the movement difficult. So you just hover up, arms up, and then back down. Last two. We're hovering. Arms up, and down again. Last one. From the breastbone, the arms hovering up. Head and neck still looking down. Well done. Excellent. Okay, tuck your toes under, push up, and sit back. Sit back into child's pose. So sit your bottom back, and then reach forward with your fingertips. Reaching forward with your fingertips for a nice stretch. Walking your fingers to one side as we get that side stretch. Walking your fingers to the other side. Well done. Back to the middle again. Step forward with one leg, and then come up with the other leg, and we're into standing for our cool down. Float your arms out in front of you, and then out in a V, and back down again. Float your arms out in front of you, and out in a V. And every time we take our arms out into the V, we're thinking about melting our rib cage down. So we don't want that rib cage to lift up. Well done. This is a great opening stretch as it opens up across our pectoral muscles. And it can be done through the day as well. Well done. Out in a V towards the corners of the room. So imagine you're drawing a cocktail glass. That shape. Get your arms up, out in a V. Well done. Last two. Last one. Interlock your hands, stretch forwards, looking at the palms of your hands as we go to our upper back warm up. So as we travel with the arms, and we're reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, but following the arms with our gaze. Go all the way to the top, circle the arms round, and we'll do that again. So interlock the hands, You're looking at the palms of your hands as you stretch out in front of you, travelling up towards the ceiling with your arms. And cycling round. And again, interlace the fingers, stretch, travelling with the arms up. And this time, when we reach the top, we're going to stay at the top, separate the hands, and reach up with one hand. Look at the fingertips. Reach up with the other hand. Look at the fingertips. But all the time we're thinking of keeping our body in that neutral position, so we're not swaying from side to side like that. We're staying in neutral, but we're just lengthening one arm up. And this is a really important exercise for our upper back stiffness. Well done. Well done. Reach, look at your fingertips. Reach, look at your fingertips. Reach, look at your fingertips. Well done. Last one, on each side. And circle the arms round again. Cross your arms across your chest as we rotate round to one side for our spine twist. So, once again, let's imagine those headlights on those hips facing forwards. So it's just the upper body that's rotating round. The lower body is staying facing forward. Brilliant. Well done. Last one on each side. Brilliant. Arms by our side. Drop your chin towards your chest as we roll down. Rolling down through the upper back, mid back, and all the way down. Let your arms become heavy and just float side to side. And then we peel back up, one vertebra at a time. Taking the shoulders down and back, lengthening through the crown of the head as you drop the chin towards the chest and you peel down, one vertebra at a time. All the way down. Let your arms become heavy, like a rag doll, just swaying side to side, and we're peeling back up. Imagine your body between two planes of glass as you drop your chin towards your chest and you sink down. And you're rolling down one vertebra at a time. As you come down, let your arms sway from side to side, heavy like a rag doll, and then we're peeling back up. Really slowly. Rolling the shoulders down and back, lengthening through the back of the neck and crown of the head as we drop our chin towards our chest and we'll roll down. Really slowly. Letting your arms float from side to side. As we peel back up, so tucking that tailbone under as we peel back up, rolling the shoulder blades down and back, long through the back of the neck. Drop your chin towards your chest as we peel down, one vertebra at a time. Letting your arms be heavy and just sway from side to side. Tucking your tailbone under as we peel up, one vertebra at a time. Rolling your shoulders down and back, long through the back of the neck, floating your head up. Perfect. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's session. And I wanted to leave you with a couple of lasting thoughts. So for all those desk workers, I'd really recommend the chest stretch, which is that one. And that can be done anytime when you're working. You take a quick break, just stretch out and open out through the pectoral muscles. For the dentists and dental nurses, I'd highly recommend the swan dive, which is the one that we did in prone like this. And that's because we have a lot of tension in our neck muscles. So those are my lasting thoughts. So for the desk workers, the chest stretch, and for the dentists and dental nurses, I recommend the swan dive. Thank you once again. I hope you have a lovely Saturday. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you for the next class, which will be Friday at 10 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thank you.